So to begin, with the materials for this project that I'm going to be using, the main one is this 5-minute setting type compound quick mix. It's a white powder that when mixed with water can mix and harden pretty quickly. I'm going to be using that to create my mold, which will then be used to use as my mold for my fingerprint when I leave my impression. Okay, so from this compound quick mix, I'm going to be taking about 2.5 to 3 scoops of the mix and pouring it into my cup. The next step is to add just a little bit of water to mix the compound quick mix with, to make sure that it hardens. Okay, so my next step is to add water from the water bottle to this cup with the quick mix concentrate in. So I'm gonna add a little bit of time just to add water sufficiently as I go on. If it needs water, then I'll add more, just to make sure that I don't add too much. So as I continue my mixing process of the compound quick mix, I already have plugged in my glue gun to make sure that it heats up quick, and by the time that I'm done mixing my mix. After mixing for about 5-ish minutes, I have poured out my mix from the plastic cup, and I'm about to smother it out so that it can get smooth, and I'm ready to put my fingerprint into the mold so I can leave an impression behind. To ensure that my mold ends up coming out as smooth as possible, I'm gonna flatten it down on a sheet of paper as I have previously, and I'm gonna do this a couple times to make sure it comes out as smooth as possible. So that's after one. I'm about to put my right thumb into the mold to get my fingerprint. Now that my glue gun is turned on and hot, and my fingerprint has been impressed into my mold, I'm gonna pour the hot glue over my mold and let it sit for a couple minutes, and then pull it off once it's dry to hopefully successfully have lifted my print off of my mold.